Welcome to today's edition of 3 Minutes of Halacha. Today I want to address the question of the piyut, the poem of Adon Olam. We all know it, but who wrote it? Some suggest it goes all the way back to Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Others say it's Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid. Others attribute it to the 11th century Rabbi Shlomo ibn Gabirol. And yet, in the Mata Moshe 16th century book, he discusses the fact that this Tefillah of Adon Olam was already discussed by Rav Hai Gaon or Rav Shri Ragon in the 10th century, attributing to anyone who said the Adon Olam that the Satan would never be able to stop his tefillot from going straight to Hashem, which might be the reason why we say the Adon Olam not just at the beginning of tefillah, but also at the end, because it has such powers attributed to it. Nevertheless, the first appearance in a siddur of Adon Olam is in the 15th century. However, at the same time, when we look at the Adon Olam, we also notice something unusual. When was it supposed to be recited? If you look at the words, Bi'ado afkiduchi beit yishan v'lo yira, that we tell God that we are placing our soul in his hands, the time when I sleep I won't be afraid, it seems to be that the Adon Olam may have originally been intended as a tefillah, specifically at night, and not like we say it. In fact, some communities, in Vermeiza, for example, in Worms, they only said Adon Olam on the high holidays and not on the rest of the time. Again, why do we say Adon Olam at the beginning of tefillah? It's told in the name of one of the students of the Gram that he suggested it was because Avram Avinu was the very first person to ever refer to God as an Adon, as we see in Parshat Lech Lecha. When he told the Gra was very happy with this explanation. And before we begin the tefillah of Avraham Avinu, the tefillah of Shachrit, therefore we would say the Adon Olam. The exact text that we have is a little different among Sfardim. Sfardim have some additional lines. One of them, V'hu Rofeh, V'hu Marpeh, etc., that God is the ultimate healer. Another is B'li Erech, B'li Dimyon, B'li Shinuyu Tmura, etc., which was said in Venice, that God is priceless and we can't ever exchange God for anything else. And yet these Siddur Otzar Tfilot suggests that these additional phrases that we find among different groups of Sfardim don't fit with the style of the rest of the poem. And therefore, we are correct in the Ashkenazic tradition not to add those in. So where's Adon Olam from? We're not sure. When is it supposed to be said? We're not sure. But it is the way we introduce the Psukei de Zimra by first talking about God, talking about his greatness, and then moving forward with all of the rest of the brachot.